The clock is ticking now for the U.S. government to release the Epstein files, the collection of documents and records that the Justice Department has amassed over the years in its investigations of sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. President Donald Trump signed into law on Wednesday the Epstein Files Transparency Act. That compels the Justice Department to make public all of the many records it has collected over the years investigating not only Epstein, but also his longtime confidant and former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell. Among the items that could be in this mass of documents, flight logs and travel records for Jeffrey Epstein, and records pertaining to his associates, including possibly some famous figures like former President Bill Clinton, former Prince Andrew of Britain, and even Trump himself. Now, there are some exceptions to what could be released. Anything related to victims of Epstein and their personal identifying information, that will be withheld, that will be redacted or blacked out. Anything having to do with national security or foreign relations could also be withheld by the Justice Department. And anything involving pending investigations, the Justice Department could say, for the time being, it needs to hold off on releasing those records to the public. Now, where could that come up? Well, the investigations into Epstein and Maxwell are long over. Epstein died by suicide at a New York jail in 2019, and Maxwell is in prison in Texas as we speak. But just last week, Attorney General Pam Bondi ordered a top federal prosecutor to open an investigation into some of Trump's political rivals and their relationships with Jeffrey Epstein. Those people include Clinton, former Treasury Secretary Lawrence Summers, and Democratic donor Reid Hoffman. That investigation could give the Justice Department potentially an excuse to withhold at least some of the records that it has now been ordered by Congress to release.